to it. And you got to love the Hilltoppers, as you mentioned. You get the new guys, and they put them in the lineup, and they just continue to churn out and win games.
Absolutely.
So coming up here in a couple of minutes, we'll have the starters and the Main Street Bank tip-off. We'll keep it here, though, as 1 minute's remaining in warm-ups. Some other things to look at here. My favorite stat that Don always puts on the game notes is the consecutive games where the Hilltoppers have made a three-pointer. And that streak is now up to 726 consecutive games for making a three-pointer. That goes all the way back to November 14th, 1999. Yeah. Coach, put that in perspective. That was about 9 days after I was born.
Well, put it even more perspective when you put both programs together. The women's team has made a three in 822 in a row. So there's 1,600 games that West Liberty's made a three either on the men or women's side.
Another note coming in to this one, when Marlon Moore steps out on the floor, his 100th appearance in a Hilltopper basketball game. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to Coach Hallett getting win number 100 in the opener here. So just a lot of congratulations to go around, but it's getting time for him to start and get down to business.
Right, and Marlon Moore, wow, what a performance in the second half at Pitt Johnstown. He ended up with a double-double, and he just played above the rim a lot of that half.
As we get ready for everything to roll out here. We already mentioned the coaching matchup in this one. We'll mention it again. Stephen Dye for the Alderson Broaddus Battlers in his third season at his alma mater. He's 17-31 in that, but has coached collegiately for 12 years, and he's 121-85. And then for West Liberty, it's Coach Ben Hallett in his fifth season, 102 wins, 18 losses. Not bad.
Yeah, it's just been an incredible run. Hasn't missed a beat. 4 straight Mountain East Conference championships. Last year went to the Elite 8. Nationally ranked again. It's just been a special run.
The starters for Alderson Broaddus: number 2, KJ Walker; number 11, John Grayson; number 20, Talik Walker; number 24, Jalen Collins; and rounding out their starting lineup, number 32, Zach Simpkins. And for the Hilltoppers, coming out first, number 1, Malik McKinney, the 6'3 junior from Bowie, Maryland. Just an incredible all-around guard and super fast and quick. Following him is going to be number 2, Bryce Butler, the 6'5 sophomore from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. He can take a charge like the best of them. Following him is number 10, Viktor Kovacevic, the 6'8 senior from Belgrade, Serbia. Then number 14, Austin Webb, the 6'3 freshman from South Point, Ohio. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Hilltoppers, number 23, Pat Robinson III, the 6'3 junior from Chesterfield, New Jersey.
Yeah, Victor had a big game at Pitt Johnstown, demonstrated his unique passing skills. They're just getting performances across the board. As star-studded as West Liberty appears to be year in and year out, if you look at the stats, they do it a lot by committee. They're not dependent upon any one kid, and that's the reason when you lose talented players to graduation or whatever, they just come in and duplicate the success the following year.
We're getting ready here. Hilltoppers go left to right here in the first half. Battlers right to left. West Liberty rocking the new gray jerseys with the black numbers on them and the gold lettering. The Battlers in the navy blue with the yellow numbers and letters on them. Kovacevic wins the tip. Robinson inside. McKinney up and under right there to begin, and we already have a candidate for the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game.
Yeah, great lob pass there. Malik fills the lane and gets an easy tip in.
Walker gets it down the floor to Walker. Walker to Walker. Now the 3 on the outside. Off the mark, no good. Not out of bounds, but the Hilltoppers will take it from there as it hits the top of the backboard. McKinney now driving, kicking out to Webb. Webb looking for space to Kovacevic at the top of the lane. Victor takes a step back, finds it under to Bryce Butler. Throws it up, off and no good. Kovacevic couldn't finish the lob pass. Now going down the floor. KJ Walker now into the corner. Simpkins for 3. Good. Early lead for the Battlers, 3-2. The Hilltoppers will bring the pressure right back the other way. Robinson on the right side of the floor. Looking for space, passes it over. Bryce Butler on the left wing now. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Robinson looking for space, draws a double team, kicks it out. Butler doesn't take the three, driving inside, lays it up and in. Bryce Butler.
He covers a lot of room on his first step.
Pressure coming as Simpkins has it, and Austin Webb right there with the pressure. Simpkins still. Looking now towards the corner to number 24, Jalen Collins. Again, still looking to get it moving now. 5 on the shot clock. 3 by KJ Walker off the mark short. Rebound by Webb. Kicks it right out. Going in transition now are the Hilltoppers. Pass across. Webb gets it. McKinney into the corner. Goes baseline. Drives. Pass it back out. Had to get himself under control. Under control now. The 3. Bullseye.
He has been shooting it at a really high rate. Nice extra pass there, too.
Getting it down the floor. Walker kicks it into the corner. Number 24, Jalen Collins. KJ Walker now. Again, now Collins, 3, good. Cuts the deficit to 1. Pressure coming on the inbound, but Kovacevic's able to get it from Butler. Cross half court. Robinson on the right side, looking to drive. Gets in, floats it up and good. Pat Robinson, vintage.
That's the appropriate word. It's vintage. You just see him do it so often, you don't even go wow anymore.
Collins, 3 off the mark. Simpkins gets the board. Hilltoppers have the 3-point lead. 17-17 remaining in the first half. Webb right there gets the steal. Gets it to Pat Robinson, up to Bryce Butler. Butler pass underneath. Kovacevic lays it up and in.
Unselfish basketball.
Pushing the pressure going the other way. Grayson kicks it out to Collins. KJ Walker kicks it to Simpkins. He fires the 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Bryce Butler. 16-50. Home run pass. Kovacevic trips over, it seems like a foot of the Battlers. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Battler basketball.
Unfortunate. Victor did a good job running the floor. Bryce Butler threw a picture-perfect lead pass, but he gets tripped up from behind, and the Toppers turn it over.
A fresh set of 5 for the Hilltoppers, they normally do. Sarson, Montague, Denbo, Rasil, and then Marlon Moore officially now with his 100th appearance in a West Liberty uniform. Passes in. Ball was free for a second. Battler's able to control it from there. Simpkins gets across half court. Good defense by Montague. Driving now is Corian Rice. Backdoor pass. Simpkins goes up, in and out, no good. Rebound by Ben Sarson. Gets around the defenders. Hilltoppers look to push it again. Marlon Moore has it. Goes up and under, going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against number 24, Jalen Collins. His first, team first.
Ben Sarson pulls the defensive board, leads the break, advances the ball, and Marlon Moore finds his way to the free throw line.
Marlon Moore at the line. First free throw is up and good. And Marlon Moore, the 6'5 senior from Cleveland, Ohio. Vincent Smalls enters the game for the Battlers. Marlon's second free throw in and out, but Garrett Dembo right there to get the board. Christian Montague now towards the top of the key, sends it over to Marlon Moore. Moore looking for help, throws it around. Zach Rasil right there. 10 on the shot clock. Sarson. Hilltoppers got to get a shot off. 5 on the shot clock. Sarson to Marlon Moore. Fires the 3. Got it. Marlon Moore from downtown gives the Hilltoppers a 15-6 lead. Pass thrown down. Montague pokes it away. But right there, Rasil wasn't able to pick it up. Now going, Talik Walker. Basket no good. Battle for the rebound. Goes off of Montague, and the possession will stay here with the Battlers.
Good start by the Hilltoppers. Very active on both ends of the court.
Jalen Knott into the game now. Late substitution. Simpkins will take a seat.
We're going to start taking a poll when Coach Hallett takes his jacket off.
It's early. It's whenever he gets upset early in the game.
It was early at Pitt Johnstown as well.
3 ball off the mark here by Talik Walker. Marlon Moore there with the rebound. Moore has it. Trying to find someone. He finds Ben Sarson in the right corner. Sarson looking for space. Hilltoppers trying to spread out, get the offense rolling. 10 on the shot clock. Dembo to Moore. Trying to find inside. Kicks in the outside to Rasil. Rasil's got 5 seconds to shoot it. Back to Marlon Moore. Got to make a decision. Marlon fires it up. Did he get it off? They say no. Shot was no good anyway. So a rare shot clock violation against the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, that's not a good possession. The ball's sticking. They are way better when they get ball movement.
Ballard's doing a good job. They're taking away anything on the inside. Talik Walker gets it back to Jalen Knott. Eventually settles it down to Corian Rice.
Ball movement forces the defense to, they just can't camp out with help side, and when West Liberty moves the ball, they're pretty much unbeatable.
Layup no good by Iman. Going the other direction now are the Hilltoppers. Montague up, offensive foul. So Montague goes up. He's going to be called for the offensive foul. His first, team first, and we'll have the Battlers possession. Coming up next here on Topper Station. Hilltoppers lead 15-6 again here on Topper Station.
What if your bank offers CDs with consistently competitive and higher interest rates?
That's what I want.
What if, unlike other banks, they're normally open more hours? And they don't use high teaser rates on CDs only to lower them later.
Isn't that the way all banks should be?
And even more, several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank.
The right bank.
Open your CD account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
All right, now you're just like Daddy, huh?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Here you go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
Welcome back at a Topper Station. I'm Isaac Basinger. Alongside me, Coach Lynn Allum. 15-6, the Hilltoppers have the lead. Battlers with the basketball. Knott gets it in. Montague right there is able to take it away. Sarson on the right side, looking, trying to drive baseline, kicks it out to Denbo. Denbo moving it around. Montague. Pass inside. Moore goes up. Strong can't get it to fall, but a late foul call, and Marlon Moore will head to the line. He'll be shooting 2.
It almost looked on that call that if the layup goes in, he doesn't call it. But the layup rolls out, and Marlon Moore returns to the free throw line for the second time today.
Marlon's first free throw is up and good. 10-point lead now for the Hilltoppers. Second unit and getting a lot of work here. Second one good for Moore. Gets it into Knott are the Battlers. Now taking it, Corian Rice. A lot of pressure on Rice. He's got to try to get it out of his hands, and he does. He gets it up to Vincent Smalls. To Rice. Now to KJ Walker. Driving up and under move. Gets it to fall. 17-8 now. Montague on the right side of the floor. A little bit of a clock issue here. That will bring in the Hilltoppers starting 5 again. That being Webb, Bryce Butler, Pat Robinson, Kovacevic, and McKinney. Now Malik McKinney will take it from there. Under 14 minutes to go here in the first half. McKinney hands off. Bryce Butler, jumper, good.
Nice little set play there with the handoff.
And from anyone that's seen the Hilltoppers over the year, that was the Dalton Boland play, I remember. Clear as day. Going the other way. Bryce Butler says, get that out of here. Bryce Butler with the big block, and he goes on the other way and gets the layup to go. There's your current favorite for the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game.
That's what I was going to say. That was pretty spectacular.
Ball is going to be poked out of the hands of Jalen Knott. Kovacevic was there to do that. The ball goes out of bounds. Possession stays here with the Battlers, but Bryce Butler with the block hustles back the other way to get the easy layup.
Oh, yeah. You block it, run 94 feet, and get a layup. And that was a spectacular block. He elevated.
When you don't block it with your hand, but you block it with your bicep, I'm going to say that's a pretty good block. Battlers get it in to Corian Rice. Rice gets it over to Smalls. He swings it over to KJ Walker, but a good pass inside as Iman gets able to get the basket to fall. Hilltoppers move it now. Bryce Butler to Pat Robinson. Robinson goes with the left. Stops, spins, kicks it out. McKinney. Quick jab step, kicks it back out to Robinson. He's got 16 to shoot. Robinson drives, mid-range jumper, got it.
If he adds that to his game, he would be unstoppable.
Getting it in now. KJ Walker, stretch pass all the way down to Knott. Kicks it back out. Rice for three. Just short. Rebound by Bryce Butler. Butler has it. Fires. Finds Robinson behind the back move going. Lays it up. And actually drops it off. Kovacevic lays it up and in.
That's a candidate for the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game.
And they're going to get a foul here against Kovacevic. Doesn't like it. His first team foul number 2.
You know, Isaac, talking to Coach Hallett, I think if we could identify one place that this team's improved in the last 2 years, last year and a half going over 2 and 3 seasons ago, it is their passing ability.
Yeah, that's always a key thing in a team that moves the ball so quick. It's KJ Walker.
They take scoring opportunities and make it easier.
Ball goes out of bounds here. Stays here with the Battlers, but as you mentioned, yes, the scoring opportunities become a little bit easier when you have good passing.
They already have 7 assists in the first 8 minutes here.
There's 12:15 remaining in the first half. Hilltoppers up by 15. Rice swings it over to Iman, but it's going to be poked away by Bryce Butler. He'll take it the other direction. Finds Kovacevic, has it, kicks it back out. McKinney driving up and under, gets it to count, and counted as well. A little hoop and a harm here. Malik McKinney will shoot the extra.
That was a pretty crafty. Malik doesn't make a lot of right-handed baskets, but he elevated, jumped sideways, avoided the charge, and then finished at a tough angle with his right hand.
Grayson comes back into the game for the Battlers, but again, as you mentioned, just a great absolute play there by Malik McKinney. In and out is the and one attempt. Pressure coming as Rice had a Kovacevic in his face going the other direction. Butler gets a piece of that one, but that one still falls for Jalen Collins. 27-12, 11:45 remaining in the first half. Butler driving, came with the fall, but he's going to be fouled by Jalen Knott. Bryce Butler will head to the line. He'll be shooting 2.
West Liberty's just relentless. AB goes down and scores on a delayed break themselves, but 4 seconds later, the guy that contested the layup is at the free throw line on a drive. Effort is a skill. It really is. You would assume that all players, all teams play with the same effort, but they don't. They absolutely do not.
Butler's first free throw was good. Montague and Sarson back to the game along with Talik Walker for the Battlers. In and out was this one. Sarson tried to rip down the rebound, but it's going to be taken by Grayson. Now it's KJ Walker. Walker on the right side of the floor trying to find some space. Walker will drive, stops, kicks it back out, finds Rice to the top of the key to number 24, Jalen Smalls. He fires the 3 off the mark, no good. Jalen Collins. Now the Hilltoppers go the other direction. Pat Robinson has it. Looking, driving, dumps it off. Butler lays it up and in.
And Pat may be the most improved. That's something he's added to his game.
Going the other direction. Shot up, no good by Collins. Hilltoppers look to go the other direction. Pass. McKinney now lays it up and in. Doesn't get much easier than that.
It's just really fun to watch. The way they share the ball, it is just fun to watch.
20-point lead by the Hilltoppers with 10:45 remaining in the first half. Moving it around are the Battlers. Talik Walker had it, gets it over to Corian Rice. Rice now driving on Sarson, spinning, stops, goes again. Foul's going to be called here against Ben Sarson as Corian Rice will head to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Ben Sarson, his first team foul number 3.
Sarson's first team foul 3.
Corian Rice on.
Some Hilltoppers and Battlers will be coming into the game here right about now. Garrett Dembo, Marlon Moore, Zach Rasil. For the Battlers, Vincent Small. And waiting for the shooter is Zach Simpkins.
It's Smalls all back in.
Second free throw is up and good.
Zach Simpkins also back in training.
Sarson will inbound. He finds Montague.
Christian Montague had a really solid game at Pitt Johnstown the other night.
Moore finds Sarson in the left corner to Rasil at the top of the key. Over to Marlon Moore. Thinks about the open 3, doesn't take it. Driving in, stopping, goes up, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Grayson, loses it. Sarson right there, misses the dunk, gets the putback. Just padding the stats now are the Hilltoppers. Passes in now. KJ Walker down the floor going. They're going to call a blocking foul. I think Christian Montague fell to the ground, but we'll live with it as we go.
Fouls are number 1. Christian Montague, his second.
That's Montague's second, team 4th, and we'll have the extra free throw upcoming here as the Hilltoppers lead 34-16 here on Topper Station.
BSB tip of the day. Bank with a company that pays you, depending on how you use your checking account. It's Kasasa Cash Back. It's a totally real thing, and we could totally pay you money. That's Kasasa Cash Back at Belmont Savings Bank.
Undo's Catering, family owned since 1953. With 4 newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Undo. Pride is our main ingredient. Undo's.
Welcome back into Topper Station. 9:55 remaining in the first half, and the Hilltoppers are doing a good job of getting that extra passing, Coach.
Yeah, and it's something that they've talked about continually over the last 30 games, well, the abbreviated season last year, 20-some games, and probably halfway through the season before that. It's just something when you have talent, just sometimes you think, yeah, I can score. But what they've really starting to develop is that chemistry that they're taking a scoring opportunity and making it easier.
At the line after the foul on Montague is number 20, and that being Talik Walker.
West Liberty is 14 of 17 from the floor, and that includes the missed dunk by Sarson.
Walker makes the second. Makes the first. Excuse me. Denbo finds Montague. Montague working around, finds Ben Sarson. Sarson has it, handoff, Rasil, deep 3, bullseye, 37-17, Zach Rasil from downtown.
We've seen that before. Kid has distance.
Pass goes down the floor from KJ Walker to Talik Walker. Moving it around now. Simpkins back to Talik Walker. Kicks it over to KJ Walker. Walker now driving pass underneath Simpkins. Pass is deflected. It's going to be taken away by Marlon Moore. Stretch pass down the floor. Sarson has it. Pass deflects off of Dembo's hands and goes out of bounds. Possession will be taken over by the Battlers.
Isaac, I can remember seeing Zach Rasil's a clip from his high school days, and I am not exaggerating it. He hit a shot from the white volleyball line that we're looking down on here, and it wasn't like an end of the game situation.
Just natural range from Zach Rasil. Getting it down the floor now, Talik Walker. KJ Walker.
A lot of similarities. Tim Hosfeld.
KJ Walker looking for space. Kicks it over to Simpkins. He fires the deep three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Ben Sarson. Sarson has it, looking to push it down the floor. Picked up his dribble, but is able to find Marlon Moore just across half court. Moore has it. Backdoor cut. Rasil can't have it. Eventually able to poke it back out to Sarson, to Montague.
Good backdoor cut.
Marlon Moore kicks it over. Sarson for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Talik Walker. Stretch pass down the floor. Simpkins has it and will lay it up and in. An easy point there for the Battlers. Rasil now on the right side of the floor. 8:05 remaining in the first half. Montague throws it up with the lob to Marlon Moore. Got a little bit of contact. Marlon's able to rip it out of the hands. Going up. Can't get it to bounce in. Kicked out to Montague. Has it. Floater. Off the mark. No good. Foul going the other way on the rebound. And this one will go against Marlon Moore. His first team foul number 5. Wholesale change here for the Hilltoppers. Elijah Watson makes his first appearance into the game. Malik McKinney, Pat Robinson, Bryce Butler, and Victor Kovacevic. And they're going to call a quick foul here against Pat Robinson. So his first team foul number 6. So it puts the Hilltoppers one more foul away from putting the Battlers in the bonus. Passes in to Iman now down the floor. To KJ Walker. To Simpkins. Simpkins has it. Hands it off to Talik Walker. Spinning now in the lane, trying to find space. Finds Iman. Iman's shot off the mark, no good. Rebound by Elijah Watson, who turns it into direct offense. Finds Bryce Butler. Butler, Euro step, going to be fouled. Hard contact on the floor by Talik Walker. Bryce Butler will head to the line. He'll be shooting 2.
Boy, that was a nasty fall. Luckily, the kid didn't get hurt there. Ran into his own teammate and gets undercut a little bit.
Bryce Butler at the line. Leads the game right now of 9 points, him and Malik McKinney. And this one is off the mark, no good for Bryce Butler.
Bryce Butler is as we talked about Corinne Thomas in game 1, he is the Swiss Army knife, jack of all trades type guy.
As that free throw lays on the top of the rim but won't fall. Stretch pass going the other way. KJ Walker has it, throws it all the way back the other way. And able to stay on the correct side of the half-court line is Iman. Iman now going to be fouled, and it's going to be a foul against Victor Kovacevic. So that puts West Liberty as their 7th foul, and that's going to be second on Kovacevic.
Well, I challenged you to say Iman, and you got it in.
Not very often I thought I was going to say Iman drives on Victor Kovacevic. Iman's first free throw is off the mark.
Seen a lot of missed free throws in the building today.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. You think it has something to do with having to sit around before the game? With the women's game going on beforehand, might be something they haven't done this season yet.
Yeah, possibly, but if that was true, the field goal percentage would show it too. So I just think free throw shooting is just a weird thing. You know, you look at some of these legendary poor free throw shooters, and Isaac, what happened? A technical foul there?
Yes, a technical foul on Iman. That's his second, team 6. Now Malik McKinney will be shooting the free throws. Malik's first one in and out, no good.
But anyway, you talked about the guys that legendary have struggled from the free throw line, and people assume that they don't work on free throw shooting. I can promise you the Wilt Chamberlains, the Shacks, all of those guys, whoever they may be, you don't think their coaching staff had them shooting free throws by the thousands?
Oh, definitely. It might be you have to make 1,000 before you're allowed to go home.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things. It's a psychological thing. And
Kenny made the back end of the technical free throws. Hilltoppers lead 38-20. Robinson, three, got it.
Just going to say West Liberty was in a little bit of a dry spell there.
Watson is able to tip it, keeps it in for a second. Right there in the corner is Pat Robinson. Gets around his man, Kovacevic. In and out of his hands. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Battler basketball.
Great hustle by Elijah Watson. Forces the turnover, and pretty sweet no-look pass by Pat Robinson there, and caught Victor by surprise.
Ben Sarson back into the game for Kovacevic.
Up here beside us, we got esteemed Dr. John McCullough standing beside me, and he gave himself credit for every game I ever won, so.
We'll have to update the record books then. Simpkins sends it over to Mack. Small back to Mack. Doesn't hit anything long. Rebound by Pat Robinson. Contact made. And Pat Robinson will head the line, and he'll be shooting the 1-and-1 here of 6:22 remaining in the first half. Hilltoppers have the 21-point lead.
Yeah, Dr. McCullough used to say, how hard is it? It's coaching women's basketball, but he was only joking when he said that, so I don't want anybody to think that he was serious. But he was interim president a number of times, and provost, and the dean of the School of Business, and a long-time supporter of West Liberty, not only as an institution, but the West Liberty Athletic Department.
And us here at Topper Station as well is one of our sponsors. Robinson makes them both at the line, extends the lead to 23. Passes in to Rice, sends it back to Mack. Pass is going to be thrown, it goes out of bounds. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Austin Webb comes into the game again as he relieves Bryce Butler. Simpkins looking to get it in. He finds Mack. Moving it around now to Rice. Gets a screen from Vincent Small, swinging it over. Simpkins underneath now for Small. He's got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it back out. Simpkins, three. Short rebound by Ben Sarson. Gets it, controls himself, and now eventually moves it down the floor to Malik McKinney. McKinney has it. Handoff to Pat Robinson. Robinson, handoff to Sarson, going through the middle. Reverse layup, gets it to fall.
Really good execution out of some weave action, and Sarson makes the nifty layup.
As Pat Robinson steals, that goes the other way. Layup no good. The putback was good, but they're going to call the foul here on Vincent Small. As Pat Robinson head of the line, he'll shoot two.
Now, Coach Hallett would have probably killed him, but how sweet would that have been if Pat Robinson would have thrown that off of the board to a flying Sarson for an incredible dunk?
That would have been awesome, Coach, but we already have too many candidates already for the Belmont Savings Bank Play of the Game, and we don't want to ruffle any feathers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
First free throw up and good for Pat Robinson. Rasil into the game for McKinney. 46-20, the Hilltoppers have the lead. 5:34 remaining in the first half. Robinson's second one, no good. Ball is loose on the floor, goes out of bounds. They'll say it goes off of Elijah Watson. So possession will go to the Battlers. Inbounding it will be number 10, Etheridge. He does, and he finds Rice being trapped. Etheridge, though, is able to get around Rasil. Kicks it in the corner. Simpkins thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Takes a couple steps in, and then brings it right back out. Moving it over, finding Corian Rice. He fires the deep three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Pat Robinson, looking to push it. He's got Watson and Sarson as the trailers come now. Webb and Rasil. Watson driving inside, spinning, going up, draws the foul, and Elijah Watson will head to the line shooting two.
Good spin move, Elijah Watson there. Pat Robinson penetrates and kicks. And Watson takes advantage of the closeout.
Jalen Collins, his second foul, team 9th, so any more fouls against the Battlers will put the Hilltoppers in a double bonus. Watson's first free throw, good.
Tell you what would be an interesting stat. I don't have time to run these numbers, but I'd like to see how many points West Liberty has averaged in the first half since they went to this system back in 2005. They had 99 and a half once. They've been in the 70s multiple times.
Well, we know Don Clegg is listening, so you just gave him his homework assignment.
Oh, he never listens. He listens but doesn't listen.
Simpkins has it. He's being trapped. Eventually able to get it to Rice. Kicks it over to Mack. Mack driving, kicking it out of bounds, going the other direction. Again, a beautiful view up here on the track as Etheridge caught it. Foot was on the out of bounds line. Hilltoppers lead 48-20. 4:56 remaining in the first half. You are watching Topper Station.
Water emergencies? Trust the team with the right people, knowledge, and equipment to quickly dry your home or business, preventing further damage. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Welcome back in the Topper Station. I'm Isaac Basinger. Alongside me, Coach Lynn Allum, and 48-20. The Hilltoppers, again, another strong performance here in the first half.
Yeah, they just got out of the gate. They were so active early and made shots and got the lead, and all they've done is just continued to increase that lead. And, and this is the challenge. This is the part of being part of this system is you just don't want any you don't want the quality of play to decrease because you're up 28 points. Like, you expect kids to execute and do the same thing, have the same habits if it was a close game.
Austin Webb stops, king it to go, tries to get the tip in, pokes it around, eventually goes out of bounds off of Austin Webb. Possession going the other direction. Simpkins will inbound it, and he does. He finds Coriana Rice. Rice trapped in the corner. Eventually he's able to find Mack. Back to Simpkins. Looking to go. Kick it into the corner now. Driving now, number 24, and turning it over was Collins. Has Christian Montague right there to take it away. Montague over to Rasil. Take care of Denbo, over to Austin Webb. Denbo fires the straightaway three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Battlers. Looking to go their direction. Simpkins back to Rice. Looking for the screen from Mack. He gets it. Kicks it over to Collins. Now to Simpkins. Thinks about the open three. Doesn't take it. Moving it around now. The left wing now. It's Coriana Rice. Collins to Simpkins. Simpkins trying to go baseline. Drops it off. Pass is tipped. Rasil's able to poke it away. Montague from there. Pass down the floor. Austin Webb has it. Lays it up and in. Austin Webb.
He's in the gym a lot as well. I see him practically every day on his own.
Dembo tried to force their turnover. Late foul call. And the foul will go on Austin Webb. His first, team 8th. So this will result in a 1-and-1.
See so many of these kids on the gym on their own. And a lot of them beat me to work in the morning. I'll come in at 8 o'clock and they're already down here shooting.
Always a great thing to see.
I just got such good habits, good practice habits.
Free throw no good by Jacadis Mack. Marlon Moore to Luke Powell. Kicks it underneath. Marlon Moore goes up. He's going to be fouled with a lot of contact, and Marlon Moore will head to the line.
Good pass by Luke Powell. Marlon Moore slips the screen and roll and makes a tough catch in traffic and earns himself another trip to the free throw line.
Etheridge picks up the foul. It's going to be the team's 10th, so now it'll be double bonus for the rest of the way here in the first half. Marlon Moore's first free throw, no good.
7th free throw, West Liberty's missed already in this game.
And if that's the only complaint you have with Coach Hallett is it's the free throws could be better, as Marlon Moore's trip to the free throw line is empty.
What's funny, I jokingly go down to their offices and say, who's the free throw shooting coach? And they all point at the person beside him.
Driving now, Talik Walker goes in, contact, and count the basket as well. Denbo picks up the foul, his first, team foul number 9.
I encourage all the Hilltopper fans out there as we're approaching the Thanksgiving break, but both the West Liberty men and women's team have a number of home games, some non-conference games here before Christmas, so if you get a chance, come out and join us.
Be a great time, the ASRC always bumping. Marlon Moore over to Zach Rasil, to Garrett Denbo, to Luke Powell. Inside now to Marlon Moore, trying to find space. Kicks it back out. Denbo straight away 3. Got it. 53-23. The Hilltoppers back up by 30.
Marlon Moore makes a great cut. Powell finds him. The double team comes, and they get the wide open 3 on the kick out.
They're going to call a foul on Luke Powell. His first team foul number 10, so this will result in 2 free throws.
Kyle, before I forget, the West Liberty volleyball team wrapped up their season last night with a tough loss to Wheeling University in the semis of the conference tournament. Second-year coach Riley Schenk led her team to a 21-win season, I believe, and had a really good season, just couldn't get over the hump.
Definitely a good season there for the West Liberty volleyball team. 53-25 is our score here.
I think they were like 11-9 at one time and ended up 21-12 maybe.
Marlon Moore kicks over to Zach Rasil. He fires the 3. Just off the mark, rebound by number 11, Grayson. So KJ Walker kicks it into the corner. Rice, 3, good. Hilltoppers move it with the pressure again. Rasil kicks it over. Marlon Moore with the answer, off the mark. Rebound by Washington, battle for it. Jump ball, possession goes the other direction to the Battlers.
And I know it's hard for the viewers to understand this, but as a coach, these are the games that drive you crazy. You get up big, really big, and West Liberty's been up 30 in this game. And you assume it's going to continue. And just somehow it just doesn't seem to work out that way. And it's frustrating, but I'd much rather be in that position than the coach that's down 30.
Washington's pass over to Grayson, can't handle it, goes out of bounds. It'll be Hilltopper basketball after the turnover, but I agree with you. You feel like you get into some certain spots where you might get a little lazy in some spots too in the big leads.
Yeah, it's just your decision making isn't quite as spot on. You take a couple of shots you normally wouldn't shoot. You go one-on-one a little bit more.
Pass inside, Montague can't handle it. Going to be taken away by Grayson. Pressure right on him, though. Throws it in, goes out of bounds. It goes off a Hilltopper. Possession will stay here. Now the Battlers only have 6 seconds to get it across half court. And that's going to result in a timeout here by Coach Stephen Dye. 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. Minute 31 remaining here in the first half. Hilltoppers have the 53-28 lead. West Liberty so far in this game, 19 of 29, 65.5% from the field, 5 of 9 from three-point land, but 10 of 18 from the charity stripe.
10 of 18 and the 7 turnovers are about the only negatives in this game. But it's almost like, and we talked about this extensively in the women's game, it's games like this that has made our men's program what it is. Early leads He goes deep into the bench. These guys get quality minutes. They do it game after game. And you know what? Those guys are ready to play when called upon, whether it's in this current season or a year or two down the line.
Washington with a long two. And that shot's up and good. It cuts the lead from West Liberty to 53-30. A minute 15 now. Montague has it. Finds Luke Powell. Powell deep three. Got it. Luke Powell.
He is a shooter.
A Barnesville native. Going the other direction now are the Battlers. Moving it around. Corian Rice, he fires the three. The answers are right back. Might be a possible 2-for-1 situation here for the Hilltoppers. Montague has it. Finds Elijah Watson on the right side of the floor. Watson one-on-one, drives. Can't get it to go. Shot was blocked. KJ Walker down the floor to Grayson. Into the corner. Rice, three. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Goes off the Battlers, and West Liberty will take it from there.
He's hit some threes from this corner right below us. Isaac, do you like doing the games up here as opposed to the scores table?
We had the choice this year. And I said up here, you just see everything open up a little bit better up here, and you don't have to worry about some possible foul language being said on the floor either. We're far enough away from everything.
No, I really like this view. Again, as a coach, you can see the whole floor, the angles, everything is just easier to see.
Montague has it. 1 second differential from the shot and game clock. Dembo, three, bullseye. Walker will have a chance, fires the long three, in and out, no good. The Hilltoppers will take the 59-33 lead heading into the break. And Coach, what were some of the things you liked from the first half?
Well, I just think, and we keep talking about it, is I just like how they pass the basketball. They just make the game easier for each other. It leads to easier baskets, and you shoot a high percentage, and that's the reason you're up 26.
And we're going to pass it on to our break for halftime here. Again, the Hilltoppers lead 59-33. When we come back, we'll have stats in the second half and more here on Topper Station.
I chose West Liberty because it's far enough away from home, but not too far. I wanted to wrestle in college, and West Liberty Wrestling is knocking on the doors nationwide. On the academic part of things, West Liberty Dental Hygiene Program is well respected nationally as well. We actually have a full-size dental hygiene clinic here on campus for West Liberty staff and students, and it's open to the community. My years here have been nothing but the best, and I feel overly prepared for my next step in life. Visit westliberty.edu/DH for more information.
I'm Carly Pajak, and I'm a senior majoring in nursing at West Liberty University.
I've always had an interest in medicine, but I chose to major in nursing because I love to help others and positively impact people's lives every day. I think it's important to know that West Lib's nursing program goes beyond the classroom, from going to the lab to clinical, even studying every night. The professors really keep us busy, but it's better to prepare us as nurses in the future.
For more information, visit westliberty.edu/nursing.
Hi, my name is Hannah Wilson. I'm a tattoo artist here at Hot Rod Tattooing. How I got into tattooing, I've always been very focused on art. I kind of was feeling towards the end of my college career that maybe education wasn't going to be for me. I did like working with kids, and I was, pretty good at it for just being at the college level, but I wasn't feeling super secure in it. So I did just graduate, and I was offered an apprenticeship at a different shop. And when they had an opening here, I just jumped on the opportunity. I was very lucky to be offered an apprenticeship. Sometimes it's kind of a hard field to get into, but I definitely feel like I made the right choice for sure. My name is Hannah Wilson, and I am very proud to be a Hilltopper.
I'm Katie Blyfus, and I'm in the Business Management program at West Liberty University. Blyfus Tire Service has been in the family since the doors opened in 1955. My dad is the third generation to operate the business, and I hope to take it over in the future. We pride ourselves on great customer service and honest business practices. As a business management student at West Liberty, I'm acquiring the knowledge and skills I'll need to be the next manager at Blyfus Tire Service. Find out more about business management at westliberty.edu/business.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Then register for one of our Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid, and housing, plus get details about your intended major. You'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. It's everything you need to know. Get registered for our December 3rd event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
I'm Katie Blyfus, and I'm in the Business Management program at West Liberty University. Blyfus Tire Service has been in the family since the doors opened in 1955. My dad is the third generation to operate the business, and I hope to take it over in the future. We pride ourselves on great customer service and honest business practices. As a business management student at West Liberty, I'm acquiring the knowledge and skills I'll need to be the next manager at Blyfus Tire Service. Find out more about business management at westliberty.edu/business.
I'm Carly Pajak, and I'm a senior majoring in nursing at West Liberty University.
I've always had an interest in medicine, but I chose to major in nursing because I love to help others and positively impact people's lives every day. I think it's important to know that West Lib's nursing program goes beyond the classroom, from going to the lab to clinical, even studying every night. The professors really keep us busy, but it's better to prepare us as nurses in the future.
For more information, visit westliberty.edu/nursing.
Hey, I'm Troy. I'm a junior here at West Liberty in the Art Education program, and I'm going to take you a walk through my day. And now we're going to head into F209 in Creative Arts to look at our dynamic compositions for 2D foundations.
We see a little bit of positive and negative. Yeah. Like we see this as positive, right? And this as negative. Is the negative as interesting as positive?
I chose art education at the beginning because of summers off, and I thought grading art would be really easy, but over the course of my first semester I realized it's a lot deeper than that. It's about teaching a way of creative thinking, a way of honest, unique self, like teaching your own unique self, because every human's thought process is different, and through art your appreciation for visual cues are all different per person. I would like to continue on and teach in the high school setting, and then eventually I want to work my way into my master's and then end up teaching hopefully at a university.
Now we're heading into Intro to Exceptionalities.
So we're going to look into a tribe. Groups at your table, you're going to be looking into this tribe and discussing how you feel about this tribe.
With the education courses, you're going to have in-class lectures per usual with other education majors, some entry level, some maybe further on, and then just growing in field components as well, so you will be teaching in a field environment, in a classroom with other teachers, and learning about other ways you can teach students.
And now we're heading into our studio course for Drawing 1 with Mr. Pencil.
So we went through that whole process of how we start, right? Keeping this contour nice and light. Don't be heavy-handed, because then we need to take that contour and eventually push it into the drawing as we develop our value.
In the art program, you start with your fundamental courses first. You're going to be taking studio courses, so main courses like Drawing 1, 2D Foundations, and then you're going to grow from there into printmaking. You don't build the photorealism from first and then take Drawing 1. They would have you build through Drawing 1, then Drawing 2 and 3, and then so on, and then you would get to the more complicated and diverse stuff.
Now we're going to head into Art Theory and Criticism with Dr. Groves.
Today, we are going to actually do a project. Okay, today's teaching is about critical thinking. You did a worksheet on how do you teach art history through a critical thinking lens.
The art education program at West Liberty is really like a big family. I was taken in as a transfer student, and Dr. Grubbs took me in and he really showed me the path of my art career further, being a design student and working through education as well.
Right now, I'm pulling out my materials for my solo art exhibition. Well, not solo technically, but my piece is in the exhibition for the National Art Educators Conference.
For my exhibition project that I'm working on, it's for the National Art Educators Conference. It's coming here early October. I'm hoping to enter 3 pieces just to show in the gallery that we have in our Fine Arts Center. I've really never exhibited any pieces, and it's really going to be my first time doing that, and I'm really excited for the opportunity to be able to do that. For my other independent work, I like to do a lot of creative design on Adobe products such as like InDesign, Photoshop. I like to do a lot of apparel work. I still have a huge passion for fashion design and merchandising. It was my original major that I fell in love with, but for unforeseen circumstances I had to transfer. And honestly, I think it was for the best because I could still continue that passion alongside my degree with art education. It being a much smaller college, I thought I wouldn't get the social experience that I would have had at my D1 university originally, and I thought I would have gotten singled out and honestly would have slipped through the cracks a lot easier than I would at a large university. But honestly, I was embraced like a member of the family, and it made me feel extremely comfortable, and it made me feel extremely confident. And when you come here, don't think that you need to change yourself. You can always be yourself, and the community here at West Liberty will accept you for you regardless. So if you have any fears, don't, because this is a community in and of itself, and the Hilltop Harbor Nation will gladly have you.
All right, thanks for following me through my day. If you need more information, check us out on our website.
Hey, my name's PJ Mazik. I'm a second-year dental hygiene student, and today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the program. First, we're going to head into oral pathology class.
We're going to talk about neoplasia. When you hear the word neoplasia, what comes to mind?
Coming into your first 2 years at West Liberty, you're going to take your general education courses and the required classes needed to apply for the program after your second year. During your sophomore year, if you plan on being in the program, your junior year you have to apply by a deadline around January, a year in advance. You can only be accepted for the dental hygiene program if you meet the course requirements and have at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA. It is a very competitive program to get accepted into, and once you're accepted, your hard work doesn't stop. You jump right into your first semester of dental hygiene classes, including tooth morphology, periodontology, radiography, head and neck anatomy, clinic lecture, and clinic lab. Now we're heading into clinic lectures.
If you're not flossing your patients well and not making that exaggerated C shape, you are going to have loads of plaque that is still left interproximally.
The courses contain a lot of information very fast. The courses are designed to meet state board requirements that you need to get your dental hygiene license when you graduate. At first, it will seem like you're learning a foreign language. Everything is going to be different. You're not going to be used to the terms used. You will adapt and everything will start piecing itself together. As a student, you can expect to spend a lot of time outside of class studying information for your next exam or practicing your instrumentation for your next process evaluation. Now I'm gonna head into clinic lab. We actually have a full-size dental hygiene clinic here on campus for West Liberty staff and students, and it's open to the community. For a low cost, people can come during the school year and receive a comprehensive dental health care service. The clinic is a learning experience for the students, so it's going to take a little bit longer than your private practice. West Liberty Dental Hygiene Clinic offers cleanings and x-rays for adults and children. Also, we will place the sealants if prescribed by a dentist. X-rays taken in the clinic can be sent to your dentist or reviewed by the dentist we have in our clinic. Now heading into wrestling practice. My years here have been nothing but the best.
Welcome back into Topper Station. Second half action shortly about to get underway. The Hilltoppers lead 59-33. Let's take a look at some of the stats from the first half of play. Again, the Hilltoppers lead with the score of 59-33. And the individual stats we have here on the screen, Malik McKinney leads the way with the Hilltoppers with 10 points. Corian Rice, 8 points for the Battlers. Walker for the Battlers with 4. Pat Robinson with 4 assists to go along with that as well. Rebounds, Grayson and Sarson, 5 apiece. As we continue to get ready for the second half of action to get underway. Again, now we look at some of the team stats. Again, the Hilltoppers lead with the score of 59-33. The assists go with the Hilltoppers having 13. The Battlers with 8. And the rebounds with the Hilltoppers out-rebounding the Battlers 21-16.
Yeah, probably the biggest key to this game, Isaac, is West Liberty shooting 66% from the floor. And a lot of that is sharing the basketball, getting easier shot attempts, and knocking them down.
And looking here, just looking at the stats going through again, the big thing I always look for, and I know that Coach Hallett looks for as well, is that turnovers. How many can they force? 10 here at the moment, and that's probably a little bit below the average that he's going to like.
Well, it might be a little low, but what it did, it forced AB to play at a tempo they probably don't want to. Then you start rushing shots, and a bad miss and an easy rebound is almost as effective as a turnover. So there's residual effects to that press.
It might not count as a turnover, but as you're saying, yes, easy defensive possessions going the other way, turning that defense into offense, which we've seen the Hilltoppers do plenty of times. The Hilltoppers will start with the basketball to begin the second half as Malik McKinney gets it into Victor Kovacevic. Kovacevic at the top of the key. On the floor with him is Bryce Butler, who has it now. Pat Robinson, Austin Webb, and Malik McKinney. As Pat Robinson now tries to go baseline, drives, a lot of contact made. They're going to call a blocking foul on the floor. So no free throws here for Pat just yet. The Hilltoppers will get to possession with their shot clock resetting to 20 seconds.
He's hard to stay in front of.
Bryce Butler behind the back pass. Kovacevic for 3. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Right there. Austin Webb can't clean it up. Ball being batted around. Eventually going to be taken by Talik Walker. He's going to be trapped. Going to get it over to Simpkins. Simpkins has got to push it down the floor. Eventually the Battlers get it over just the nick of time to avoid that 10-second count. Collins for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Austin Webb. Going the other direction now. Bryce Butler gonna go, try to go, kicks it back out, but the pass is blocked. Right back to Bryce though, and Butler's able to hit it off the window and get it to fall. They're gonna get a foul called here against Malik McKinney with a little bit of a push. That's gonna be Malik's first, team first of the half. And some of the fouls that Malik McKinney has, from what I've noticed, are the fouls you go, okay, that was just an aggressive mistake, or just being aggressive. You can't really be mad at being aggressive.
Yeah, it's part of their system. They know they're going to foul. You can't trap 94 feet and not.
Has another block for Bryce Butler. Pat Robinson on the left side of the floor, looking, driving, can't get the layup to fall. Ball pinballs around. Eventually, KJ Walker takes it from there. Sends it across. Simpkins looked behind him. No one was there. Simpkins continued. Dribble around, finds KJ Walker. Over to Collins. On the right side, Talik Walker. Got 14 seconds to shoot it. Walker drives, layup, rattles around, and hits touch every part of the rim and eventually falls.
KJ Walker with a nice nifty layup.
Butler thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Drive, floater, good for Bryce Butler.
It's just incredibly efficient.
The pace of the game right now is exactly what West Liberty wants it to be. Simpkins has it, is going to lose it. McKinney's able to keep it in. Webb trapped in the corners, got to extend it out. Finds Butler to Robinson, sets up, lines it up. Three off the mark. Rebound underneath by Grayson. Up to Talik Walker, driving, trying to go end-to-end. Foul's going to be called against Austin Webb, and Walker will head to the line and shoot two.
Fouls on number 14, Austin Webb, his second.
In both the games we've had today, Coach, I've had to clarify first names plenty of times. Plenty of Smiths, plenty of Walkers in this one.
That's why I'm glad I'm not the play-by-play guy.
As Talik Walker is at the line. First free throw, no good. Vincent Smalls comes in the game for Collins. One shot upcoming for Talik Walker. And that one's in and out, no good. Rebound by Bryce Butler. Looking to push it the other direction is Butler. Goes towards the top of the key. Over to McKinney on the right side. McKinney goes spinning inside, gets grabbed. Goes up, and Pat Robinson's right there to tip it in. And he had both sides complaining of whether that was a walk or a foul. I think they just said, let's give it the old play on. Simpkins open for three on the other side. In and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Robinson's able to control it. Stays on his 1 foot. He's able to keep it in. Over to Kovacevic. To McKinney. Kicks it over to Bryce Butler. He lines up the three. Short and off the mark. Goes off a foot and goes out of bounds. But possession will stay here with the Hilltoppers.
That's Bryce Butler's first miss. He was 6 for 6 from the floor before that three-point attempt.
I guess you're allowed to miss one. Well,
yeah,
we'll give him that one.
I guess.
As Bryce Butler with 13 points. McKinney gets it in to Pat Robinson. Robinson drives, lays it up and in. Passes into Simpkins. A lot of pressure. And they eventually get it to Grayson, who gets it over to Smalls.
Pat Robinson up to 14 points in the game.
67-35, 16-45 remaining in the second half. Driving underneath. Shot's going to be blocked. Bryce Butler going the other direction. Stops. Slams it home. Look out below. Going Grayson. Is able to kick it back out. Might have got away with one too many steps there.
There's another play. Butler gets the dunk on one end and almost forced to travel on the other end.
Three ball here off the mark for Jalen Knott. Offensive rebound underneath by Smalls, and Kovacevic says get that out of here. And then out of bounds on the other end of the shot was Iman Iman, and just like that, they're making our decision hard on us, Coach, for the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game. But I still think our top contender is the Bryce Butler block, then going on the other direction in the first half.
Yeah, I might overrule you no matter what happens. His block and finish on the other end is the play of the game. I might have to fight you over that.
I'm agreeing with you right now. We still got plenty of game left. As Ben Sarson towards the top of the key, shaded to the right, finds a good pass underneath. Marlon Moore's going to be fouled as he goes up. And I think that was another one of those cases there. If the basket goes in, there's no foul called, but it didn't go in, so they're going to blow the whistle and call the foul.
Nice little flex action there, and Marlon Moore makes the back cut as they overplay the high post entry.
Marlon Moore's first free throw is up and good. On the floor now for the Hilltoppers, Denbo, Sarson, Moore, Montague, and Rasil.
West Liberty has doubled AB up at the 15:58 mark. 70-35.
Long rebound by Montague. Kicks it over. Rasil open for three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Smalls, who's able to kick it up to Mack. Back to Mack from Rice. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Collins. Kicks it back. Corian Rice, another open three. This one hits the front of the rim. Rebound by Marlon Moore. Gets it up to Zach Rasil. Rasil to Denbo. Denbo's foot's out of bounds to go in the other direction.
It's the third time this game someone stepped out of bounds.
You have to imagine it takes a little bit to get used to your court awareness, where you're at. Moving it down on the corner now. Collins back to the top of the key to Knott. That one's not going in. It's a rebound by Marlon Moore. Contact made. They're going to say the ball's going to stay here with AB, to the displeasure of the fans here at the Academic Sports and Recreation Center. Passes in, swinging it around. Collins, he lines up the three, and that one's good.
Our men's team also will travel to Notre Dame on Tuesday for the second conference game of the season.
And just like the women's team for the Battlers, they will take on Wheeling at home in Philippi. Sarson on the right side of the wing. 10 seconds to shoot. Marlon Moore looking, finds Rasil open from three. Automatic. Zach Rasil on an open three. It's a fairly good combination. Right there, Denbo gets the steal and the pass from Montague, and it's a quick point there for the Hilltoppers yet again. Rice has got to get it down the floor. Pressure coming right at him. Knott has it. He's got 4 to get it over. Knott sends it over. Got to get the pass over. There's a 10-second call, and I believe that's called a blackout here as the Hilltoppers, you look up, and that scoreboard continues to go up in favor of the home team. And there's a timeout on the floor. It's the first media timeout of the second half. The Hilltoppers are up 75-38 here on Topper Station.
Today at Belmont Savings Bank, let's talk stability. You know, like how we've been operating locally since 1885. Or like how we have 4 locations across Belmont County to serve you wherever you are. Or because no matter what you need or where you've banked before, we have the people and resources to make your experience fast and easy. That's what you get when you bank at BSB.
We're Belmont Savings Bank. How may we help you today? With Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
We respond to infectious outbreaks with EPA-approved disinfectants. We offer full surface and high-touch decontamination, whether your facility has had a case or you'd like a precautionary cleaning. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team that Mountaineers.
Welcome back in the Topper Station. I'm Isaac Basin. You're joining me as the coach, Lynn Allum. 75-38, the Hilltoppers have the lead, and you saw one of those mini runs they go on, and that's what I refer to as a blackout. As again, it seems like the Hilltoppers defense plays unconscious almost. They're able to get the steals, and eventually you look up and they just get 7 or 8 points before you even recognize it.
Well, it's the beauty of the system that teams just can never relax. They can never get comfortable, because the second that they do, West Liberty's going to take advantage of it. And, this is one of these old school scores, Isaac. You know, we saw a lot of this back when the system was first implemented, when teams weren't prepared for this. But it's been a good day for West Liberty. The women scored over 100. Easy win, coast to coast.
Montague sends it over to Marlon Moore, loses the handle for a second, and eventually he's able to find Garrett Denbo. Denbo has it, driving, spinning inside, kicks it out. Montague gets around his man, mid-range jumper off the mark. Rebound by Ben Sarson, can't finish it off on the offensive board, gets it again, dribbles again, hits again off the bottom of the backboard. Just ran out of real estate underneath. And eventually, Talik Walker up the floor to Knott. To Collins, goes for the reverse layup, in and out, no good. Rebound by Collins, off his foot though, trying to move it the other direction. Fire, 3 on the outside by Rice. It's off the mark. Looking to move the other direction is Christian Montague. The Ben Sarson thinks about the 3, doesn't take it. Marlon Moore open for 3, he takes it, and it's good. 78-38, the Hilltoppers extend the lead.
West Liberty's out of the press game, it looks like. Coach Hallett backed them off that time. Token full court pressure.
Taking it now is Rice over to Knott. Spreading it around the floor. Walker. Talik Walker on the right side. Ben Sarson on him. Rasil tries to get a hand in there. Now taking it now is Vincent Small. Driving. Contact made. Going to call the block there. And a little bit of a groan from the hometown fans.
It's hard to groan too loud when you're up 40. That's kind of a rule. But they did groan.
It was then you look up at the scoreboard. Okay.
We'll save our groaning for the close games.
First free throw up and no good for Vincent Small. Wholesale change for the Hilltoppers in this one. Kovacevic, Butler, Webb, McKinney, Robinson back into the game. Second free throw up and good for Vincent Smalls. McKinney takes the inbound. 13 minutes remaining in this one. McKinney drives, dumps it off. Bryce Butler, turnaround, floater, gets it to fall, 80-39.
See, maybe a year ago, Malik would have tried to have finished that. You know, he got a lot of momentum getting to the rim, but he elevates, finds Bryce Butler for a nice little jump hook.
Knott has it on the right side of the floor, closer to the corner. Dribbles more towards the center of the paint now. Had a little bit of a mismatch with Kovacevic on him. Shot good, not good on the outside. That shot is good by Smalls. McKinney trying to get some space. He draws the foul. Has Corian Rice with a little bit too much contact.
Fouls on number 4, Corian Rice. His first foul.
12:25 remaining in regulation. The Hilltoppers up by 39 points. Bryce Butler takes the inbound pass. It looks like the Battlers are also running that token full court man-to-man. Austin Webb has it driving, kicking it out. Kovacevic passes it back to Webb. Webb driving inside, gets it poked away from him at the last second. Rice sends it down the floor, goes the rest of the way. Pat Robinson's able to pick it off from there. Robinson going with speed down the right side, gets around everyone, goes end-to-end, lays it up and in.
It's not even fair when he gets that much momentum.
Pat Robinson the whole length of the floor. Three ball upcoming, not off the mark. Rebound by Bryce Butler. Butler down the floor to Webb. Has it, takes the dribble, goes through. Contact made, goes out of bounds. They're going to say the ball is going to be out of bounds off the Hilltoppers, I believe. That was the initial call.
You know, I tease Pat Robinson weekly if he's working hard enough to get in the rotation. So he told me he was up to 8th or 9th last week, and I said, well, just keep working. You'll get a chance at some point. But he's a special talent.
Battlers have the ball after that last one went out of bounds. Simpkins has it, working towards the right side of the floor. Austin Webb on him. They switch. Kovacevic eventually moving it over now, or the Battlers with the ball. Cutting towards the middle, layup, up and good by number 10, Etheridge. And McKinney slowly works his way across half court to Pat Robinson. Isolated for a second. Bryce Butler now takes a step too quick, and that's going to be a travel. Luke Powell, Elijah Watson back into the game for the Hilltoppers with 11:01 remaining in regulation. The Hilltoppers with the 82-43 lead. Battlers get it in. Talik Walker. Walker with a lot of pressure on him is able to get it off. And eventually the Battlers swing it around to Smalls. Smalls kicks it out. Can't handle it there. Was Etheridge. Powell sends it down the floor. Pat Robinson going. Handoff. McKinney goes around. Up and in. And Malik McKinney and Pat Robinson, the 1-2 punch.
Just such good court awareness again. Pat gets to the rim. It would have been a very difficult finish, but presence of mind to kick it to Malik, and Malik gets the finish.
Powell gets the steal. Watson, the Butler, easy basket. Simpkins cherry picking going the other way. Goes and gets the easy layup. Simpkins has done that a couple times. Just kind of hangs out around on the half court after West Liberty gets the break and just sneaks down the other end. Robinson driving, can't get it to fall. And there we go, Elijah Watson, look out below.
Watson gets the gift and converts it into an easy dunk.
Robinson almost gets the steal. Had it for a split second. Grayson now has it underneath. Simpkins again wide open underneath. You win some, you lose some.
Simpkins should just stay down there.
Watson has it, kicks it back to the top of the key. McKinney for three, just off the mark. Battle for the rebound. It's going to pinball around. Battle for it on the floor. They're going to call the jump ball. Possession will go to AB after this media timeout. Hilltoppers lead 88-47 here on Topper Station.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Welcome back in a Topper Station. The Hilltoppers have the 88-47 lead. 9:30 remaining here in regulation. And one thing I liked about that jump ball right there, the Hilltoppers might not have the ball, but you're in a game, you're up 88-47, and you're still hustling, diving on the floor after the loose ball.
Yeah, Luke Powell did a full stretch out dive and tied him up.
Battlers will have the ball, take it out of the baseline. Simpkins to Talik Walker. Sends it over to Etheridge. Etheridge slices his way through everyone and eventually finds Vincent Smalls, who says, let's slow it down a little bit more. Back to Talik Walker, swinging it over Grayson, now into the corner. Pass goes, it's going to be picked off. Elijah Watson takes it from there. Sarson finds Luke Powell, loses it for a second, gets it right back. Watson over Rasil, doesn't take it. Watson now. Sarson, he'll fire the three. Off the mark, no good. Watson had the rebound for a second, but lost it. Etheridge kicks it over to Smalls. Back to Talik Walker. Walker driving down the right side of the lane, gets the layup to fall.
Basket for Talik Walker.
Robinson to Luke Powell. One of the three doesn't take it at first. Rasil, extra pass. Sarson dives his way through. Now Luke Powell for three. In and out, no good. As Robinson tried to get the putback dunk.
AB was in a zone that possession.
Simpkins has it. Going to be double teamed. He's got to get rid of it. He does. He's able to find Etheridge driving, kicking it out, but right there to take it away is Sarson. Watson going the other direction, goes, will lay it up and in.
I was hoping Simpkins would give up and we could see some more dunking ability by Elijah Watson.
You know, some people just don't like fun, Coach.
Yeah, I know.
Good spin move to avoid that one by Etheridge. Dumps it off underneath, but good defense by Ben Sarson and a late foul call. Ben Sarson picks up the foul. He'll shake his head. And Coach Allen also not exactly thrilled with that call, but again, 90-49 is our score. Sarson picks up his third, team fourth. First free throw up and no good. Shooting at the line is John Grayson. Second free throw is good. 90-50. A nice round score for us here with 7:45 remaining in regulation. Sarson driving, kicks it out to Watson. A lot of driving and kicking. as Rasil takes in, floats it, hits every part of the rim, and bounces out. Kalik Walker down the right side of the floor, cuts it all the way in, kicks it out, moving the ball around very well. Or the Battlers floater this time, up no good, put back right there. So first you don't succeed, try again is for Mack. 7:15 remaining in regulation. Denbo for three, off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Pinballs around, eventually going to be taken by the Battlers. Simpkins has it on the left side. As that one is good. Simpkins knocks it down. Powell tries to answer. Off the mark. Rebound by Rasil. Drives in, kicks it back out. Sarson, he'll try to answer the three. Off the mark again. Rebound by Grayson. 90-55, 6:35 remaining in regulation. Talik Walker, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound by Ben Sarson. Garrett Dembo right there as well. Rasil, right side of the wing, a little bit deeper back. Moving closer to the middle, finds Elijah Watson. As Coach mentioned a couple minutes ago, as zone pressure. As Watson fires the three. Off the mark, rebound, tipped out Dembo. Rasil for three. Someone take the lid off the basket as the ball eventually tips back around and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, West Liberty's missed, 6 or 7 threes in the last couple possessions.
Luke Powell actually picked up a foul. The ball did not go out of bounds. Did go out of bounds, but the foul was called first on Luke Powell, his second, team fifth. Eman and Victor Kovacevic back into the game for both squads.
I don't mean to say this disrespectfully, but it's a 35-point lead, and that's the closest AB's been in a while.
Shot off the mark here. Rebound by Elijah Watson, who's got some solid, put some solid numbers in so far. Points not be there, but he's a lot of effort on the floor from Elijah Watson so far this afternoon. As he has it now over to Luke Powell. Again to Watson. Over to Rasil. One to take that three, doesn't take it. Has it, hands it back out. Watson. 10 on the shot clock. Pass gets deflected. Watson's got to send it back inside. He turns it over. Going the other direction now is Corian Rice. Rice goes, fires it up. Foul's going to be called. We'll see who they call this one on. And it's going to go against Luke Powell, his third, team sixth. Corian Rice at the line. He'll be shooting the two.
Just to show you how cold West Liberty is going, they're down to 53% from the floor.
It's unacceptable, Coach.
I know. They were up above 60 pretty much the whole game.
You make half your shots, that's not good enough. Marlon Moore back in the game for Elijah Watson.
Where they've cooled off, they've missed 7 straight threes. They were 9 of 18 the last time I looked, and they're up to 9 of 25 now.
Free throw was good, 90-57. Lead still 33 points. Luke Powell inside to Kovacevic. Kicks it back out. Powell fires the three. Off the mark. Rebound by Marlon Moore. Has it for a second, loses it, kicks it, doesn't kick it back out. Try to sneak a pass into Kovacevic. He does. Back to the top of the key, Rasil. Moore fires. Three. Finally, it goes in. 93-57. Seems like this needed something to get everything moving back in the right direction.
Yeah, since AB's went to the zone, West Liberty's basically resorted to just shooting threes, and they had missed 8 in a row until they hit that one.
Grayson for three, off the mark. Rebound underneath, put back right there by number 23, Iman. Kicking in the corner, Dembo for three. Off the mark, Marlon Moore right there gets the rebound. Gets it stripped away for a second, gets it back, knocked to the floor, and Marlon continues to work, and he finds Zach Rasil. Denbo swings it over. Powell for three. Off the mark barely. They're so close to making them as well.
Yeah, everyone's just shooting a little short. Almost every miss is short.
Rice at the top of the key. Kovacevic on him. Has it, dumps it back. Three ball coming. He mans. No good. Kovacevic has it, dumps it back to Powell. Under 4 minutes to go here in regulation. Powell to Kovacevic. He's going to drive, kick it out. Denbo, corner three. That one did touch every part of the rim and pop right back out. Rebound by the Battlers. Driving now, Smalls gets it poked away. Dembo has it. Picked up his dribble, finds Rasil. As Rasil has it, pull up, three, got it. Timeout. And this will stretch to the media timeout. 93-59, the Hilltoppers have the lead. 3:21 remaining here on Topper Station.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Today at Belmont Savings Bank, let's talk stability. You know, like how we've been operating locally since 1885. Or like how we have 4 locations across Belmont County to serve you wherever you are. Or because no matter what you need or where you've banked before, we have the people and resources to make your experience fast and easy. That's what you get when you bank at BSB.
We're Belmont Savings Bank. How may we help you today?
Welcome back to the Topper Station. Isaac Basinger alongside me. It's Coach Lynn Allum. 96-59, the Hilltoppers have the lead.
West Liberty survived their short dry spell where they couldn't find the basket, but have hit a couple threes. And
getting close to that century mark.
That's what we're all waiting on.
Battlers have the ball here after the timeout. Mack on the left side of the floor. Over to Grayson. Finds Eman. Over to Mack, inside, can't find his man. He goes out of bounds. They say it's Hilltopper basketball. Was trying to find Max Washington. And a quick timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here, as I believe this is only the, nope, they're all sitting down. We'll take it to the timeout. 96-59 here again on Topper Station.
We respond to infectious outbreaks with EPA-approved disinfectants. We offer full surface and high-touch decontamination, whether your facility has had a case or you'd like a precautionary cleaning. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.
BSB tip of the day. Your bank should have a good rewards program. Kasasa Tunes gives you rewards for iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon, depending on how you use your checking account. That's Kasasa Tunes at Belmont Savings Bank.
Welcome back in a Topper Station, 96-59. Only a few seconds ticked off the clock there from our last timeout. 3:02 remaining in this one. The Hilltoppers well on their way to making themselves 1-0 in the Mountain East Conference.
It's been a good Saturday. Getting back to the Hilltopper women's team, pretty convincing, led wire to wire, scored 100 points victory in our opener, and the West Liberty men have been up as many as 40 in this game.
No roll on the floor right now with Denbo, who has the ball right now. Luke Powell, Ben Sarson, Austin Webb. 3-ball coming for Luke Powell, off the mark. Elijah Watson and Austin Webb. Washington has it. To the top of the key, Eman. Kicks it back out. Trying to find space is Mack. Mack, floater, no good. Battle for the rebound. Underneath, Watson gets a piece of that one. This one's going to be tapped out of bounds by the Hilltoppers. Possession will stay here.
We need to get one of those big sponsors, Isaac, where if you get 100, you get free French fries or something. That always motivates the crowd to stay into the game.
Luke Powell picks up the foul. That's going to be his 4th. And that's will result in free throws. But, Coach, good luck trying to find a sponsor.
I know.
That's going to I don't think there's not enough free food. And I have a funny story from this year, my time with the Wheeling Nailers. The Outback sponsors the 2-minute portion called the Golden Goal. And they've had it for the last couple of seasons. It's hit once in the last 5 years. The first 2 games of the season to get hit back to back.
So what do they get for that?
A free bloomin' onion at Outback.
Does the crowd go nuts?
Oh yes, it's a big time. Free throw is good, 96-61. Elijah Watson to Ben Sarson, makes a cut inside, goes for the layup, shot's going to be blocked. Washington gets the block, and eventually now into the corner. Driving up and good is Etheridge. Sarson to Powell, back to Sarson. Watson thinks about the 3, doesn't take it. Over, continuing to move the ball. Pressure in the zone. Watson fires it up, can't get it to fall. Imagine the whistles will be pretty much be in the back pockets at the moment.
West Liberty needs to get a basket on their next possession here.
Handoff, Eman right there, lays it up and in. Sarson has it, driving inside. Offensive foul. Rasil comes into the game for Ben Sarson. That was his 4th foul, team 8th. Minute 28 remaining in this one. Again, the Hilltoppers will move to 1-0 in the Mountain East Conference and 4-0 overall. Finish off a pretty good week, winning a big game at Pitt Johnstown. 3 ball on the way, hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Austin Webb. Watson has it, driving inside, lays it up and in, 98-65.
Get one more possession, because if they get it back under 30, they'll hold it.
Etheridge driving with the left, has it for a second, kicks it over. Washington fires it up, in and out, no good. Rebound by Dembo. Austin Webb kicks it over. Luke Powell driving baseline, hands it off. Webb right there. There is 100. 100-65. We're under a minute. This one all but has the bow on it.
Too bad we didn't get a bloomin' onion for that.
That one goes up and good for Etheridge. And officially, Coach Hallett feels like this game is in hand as he puts the suit jacket back on. West Liberty will hold it. They'll take the shot clock violation unless someone jacks one up. I doubt that happens.
No, I don't like this, by the way, just in basketball in general. These young kids need to play. You're just wasting 30 seconds, both teams, if you have young kids.
And Powell throws it up. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Passes in, they'll try to fire up another shot, and they'll count it. All that does is change the end of the year stats as the Hilltoppers get the 30-point win instead of the 33-point win, because that really matters for the Battlers in this one, but they tried to battle their way in this one and still got beat by 30, Coach.
Yeah, and it was a good job by West Liberty. They blew it out early. Everyone got to play major minutes. People get reps. No one got hurt, and now you're preparing for another Mountain East Conference game on Tuesday.
Yes, they have a tough battle upcoming against Notre Dame College. You're going to want to have to try to continue this reign going on, and you're going to. That's always a tough match, if you ask me. The one right before Thanksgiving, because you kind of know, okay, we have the holiday upcoming, but you have to stay focused on the game.
Got to stay focused, and it's a tough place to play. They got that tiny gym, and they pack it for the West Liberty game, so should be a good environment up there.
Take a look at some of the final stats in this one. Bryce Butler with 19 points leads all scorers, 9 of 10 from the field with 8 rebounds. A solid game for him. Pat Robinson, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. 4 Hilltoppers with 2 steals in this one. McKinney, Robinson, Montague, and Denbo. Actually, I didn't look at the whole list. Sarson and Rasil also had 2 steals to go along with it. So a great overall performance by the Hilltoppers here this afternoon that's led into the evening.
Yeah, just a good day. Great day for the Hilltoppers.
Again, the final score for the final time. The Hilltoppers win 100-70 against the Battlers of Alderson Broaddus. I want to say thank you to everyone that tuned in here on this Saturday afternoon for both the men's and women's game. I want to say thank you to everyone on our Topper Station crew that helped get this one all together for us. It's not a one-man show here, doing a great job here as everyone on our cameras, as you see there on our screen. I say thank you to Teresa Gretchen, our executive producer. For Lynn Allum, I'm Isaac Basinger saying good night and go Toppers.
If your home or business has been damaged by fire, call the single source provider. From board up to move back in, we provide content and structural services, and we guarantee no smoke smell. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the team the Mountaineers call.